On this date in 1899, one of the most innovative pioneers in aviation was born. He didn't design planes, he wasn't an engineer, and he wasn't a pilot. He owned an airline that changed aviation. His name was Juan Trippe, and he joked about the fact that he wasn't Hispanic, but he sounded as if he were. He was born in New Jersey. He went to Yale, then joined the military in the First War, worked on Wall Street, and got really bored. In 1925, he and a former wealthy Yale classmate started a little airmail airline on Long Island. But it was in 1927 when in this building he started a little airline to fly from Key West to Havana, the 90 miles. Using a Fokker F-7 airplane, he founded Pan American World Airlines. It wasn't long before Trippe wanted to make Pan Am World Airlines truer to its name. He bought 2 Pacific Rim airlines and started the famous Flying Clipper service to carry the American flag around what we used to call the Orient. It was Trippe who convinced Boeing to make bigger and bigger flying boats. Pan Am continued its expansion in the 30s into Latin and South America and across the Pacific, as Trippe created more and more opportunities for tourist class travel and bought more and more different kinds of aircraft. After the war, he accepted the fact that the future would be in jets. He ordered several Boeing 707s and Douglas DC-8s, and in late 1958, he launched nonstop jet service from New York to Paris. The quicker flights meant more trips, and more people, and lower fares. In 1965, he asked Boeing for a favor. Can you make a really big plane? The result was the 747. Pan Am and Boeing bet the farm on that aircraft, and the bet paid off. Pan Am would eventually fly more than 11 million people a year to nearly 90 countries. In his final years, Juan Trippe was hit with a series of strokes. The last one killed him in 1981. And that airline, born in that little house in Key West, began to decline. In 81, it sold its downtown New York City headquarters. United took over many transatlantic routes. In 91, it sold its D.C. to New York shuttle to Delta. And on December of 91, it flew its last flight from Barbados to Miami in an old 727. And when the plane landed, Pan Am was dead. 6 independent companies have used the name since that time, some painting the planes as if they were flying billboards. But it all started with our birthday boy, old Juan Trippe, and a worldwide vision of tourist travel. I'm Dennis Daly.